Hi, my name is Kay Sarah, and I am the CEO and co-founder of the Pascal Blanc Art Studio in Valrico, Florida, and the co-owner of the Kumon Math and Reading Center of Lakeland Highlands. I'm really excited to welcome you all to the Tampa Bay Fever Pitch. We are so excited about what we're about to hear. These business owners and entrepreneurs have put a lot of work into their pitches, and we are excited to be a part of just one stage in their entrepreneurship journey. If you are an entrepreneur, whether you're pitching or not, we encourage you to follow us on Facebook with at Black Connect. And there's just going to be a lot of resources that are available to you that entrepreneurs are already taking advantage of and using to grow their businesses. Follow us there. Also, join the newsletter for the Tampa chapter. That's where you're going to find out about a lot of the things that we're doing right here in the Tampa Bay area to support minority business owners right here at home. We're really excited about the events that we're planning for later in this year and for next year. So please keep in touch with us, get those connection points so that you can find out what's coming up. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Sam, who's going to be hosting for today. Have an amazing time. And as the president of the Tampa Bay chapter, if there's anything that the Tampa Bay chapter of Black Connect can do to help grow your business, or if you have any ideas, are looking to volunteer, or anything of that nature, please reach out to me and please reach out to our chapter. Thank you, and have a great pitch competition.
Thank you, Kay Sarah. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. I'm Sam Manning, and I'm the president of the New York City chapter of Black Connect, and I'm thrilled to serve as the host for the FeverPitch 2021. Thank you for joining us this evening as we close out the local chapter competitions in beautiful Tampa Bay. For those who are joining us for the first time, Black Connect is proud to be the only national 501c3 membership and chapter-based organization dedicated solely to eliminating the racial wealth gap in America by increasing the number and success rate of Black-owned businesses. FeverPitch is one of our national initiatives that is curated by Black Connect that provides a platform for Black entrepreneurs and business owners across all industries and all stages of development to gain funding and resources and exposure to potential investors, partners, and customers. FeverPitch was especially created for Black entrepreneurs who are often excluded by stringent rules that govern many pitch competitions. We partner with some of the country's leading corporations and foundations that are committed to advancing equity, inclusion, and possibly because of the financial support, and is made possible because of the financial support by Braze, Bench.co, and the Starbucks Foundation. And the national competition, which takes place on October 6th, is sponsored by Silicon Valley Bank. Silicon Valley Bank is also a sponsor of FeverPitch 2020. Over the past years, Black Connect has chartered 3 local chapters in New York City, Tulsa, and in our home city, Tampa. So far, FeverPitch 2021 has hosted its own FeverPitch for entrepreneurs in their respective cities. And the winner of the local competitions will meet in the national competition on October 6th and compete alongside 2 wildcard entries that will be selected from around the country. And we will start accepting applications from around the country starting today, starting right now. You can go to our website, blackconnect.org, and you can fill out the entry form today. Now let's talk about the prize. Each winner of the location chapter competition receives a $2,500 business grant, and the winner of the FeverPitch 2021 will receive a $10,000 business grant. So again, I want to thank our partners, our sponsors, our donors for being huge supporters of FeverPitch and working with us to help close the funding gap and level the economic playing field. Before we start, I want to let you know that you can get in touch with all of the entrepreneurs that you're going to meet today by emailing the Tampa chapter at blackconnect.org. Once again, that's the Tampa chapter at blackconnect.org. The 6 businesses that you're going to hear about today are from various stages of development and come from a wide range of industries, technology, event management, skincare, the restaurant business, and other types of businesses too as well. Pay close attention to what you hear, because after the last finalist has completed its pitch, you're going to vote for the winner. Each finalist will have 5 minutes to represent and present their business. After the last finalist has finished his pitch, the public will be able to vote online for their favorite presentation. We will provide voting information after the last presentation. While the public is casting their vote and the judges are deliberating, I will recap each presentation with pitch master and best-selling author Precious Williams, who served as our fabulous host for FeverPitch 2020. We are happy to have Precious back with us for FeverPitch 2021. After the recap, we will hear greetings from Ken Welch, who is a candidate for mayor of St. Petersburg, Florida. Afterwards, we'll proceed to the winner. So let's jump right into it, okay? I also invite everyone who supports Black Connect's overarching mission of closing the racial wealth gap to go to our website and join Black Connect today. Just go to blackconnect.org/join. That's blackconnect.org/join. It takes less than 5 minutes to sign up, and the membership is open to any individual or entity anywhere in the world that supports the mission. You don't have to be a business owner to be a member of Black Connect, so we're inviting you to join today and help close the gap and provide opportunities for Black businesses and business owners. So here we go. Our first finalist, Mr. Christopher Green. How are you, Chris?
Doing good, sir. How are you?
Okay, great. So the first startup that Black Connect, first of all, the first startup that Black Connect is proud to produce is today is Mr. Green, Christopher Green from Game Drive. And the business will be presented by Mr. Christopher Green, who is the founding member of the Tampa chapter. Welcome, Chris. Please introduce yourself and tell everyone about Game Drive.
Hey, everyone. Name is Christopher Green. My business, Game Drive, is to help gamers get from couch to competition is our motto. But what we do is pretty much is the alternative for LinkedIn for gaming community. What we are doing is pretty much providing an opportunity for gamers, not just to say, to showcase their skills, to have the bragging rights, but also use those soft skills and the skills that they are proactively working on to work in the traditional workforce. We're pretty much solving a problem where gamers have issues in trying to connect with the community, get from the amateur to pro, but also showcase those skills into the traditional business world. So the management skills, the sorry, I'm blanking out. Majority of their soft skills that they learn from the gaming world actually can apply into the traditional business world. Being that platform where it is a resource not just for the gamers, but also for enterprise companies to find true value in the employee, especially with the skills learning today versus it was back in the day. Our traction right now has been showing a case of gamers widely growing over the world-wise and making sure that gaming is not just a platform where it's just for fun. It also can help benefit around the world for different avenues, especially in the traditional business world where it's being built into their cultures, and also helping a lot of healthcare and other mental health as well. Our platform pretty much is to showcase, like I said, our skill sets, but also showcase a one-stop shop platform for the gamer to have a place where they can show what they're doing. Here's just a few screenshots of what we are kind of building wise, and hopefully the end of this year be actually launching our platform. If we stay on track of what we're doing, we tend to reach our prime goal of over $40 million for our platform to compete in the space of not just social media, but also the world of like LinkedIn and other competitors that are like LinkedIn. Business Model Canvas, where we show kind of how we structure our business wise and how we generate revenue, cost structures, our value proposition, and everything else wise for the company. But also show those true values for the gamer. So of course, the talent, the streamers, jobs, scholarships, internships, openings, and whatnot. And these are just a few samples of what we are bringing to the table into the traditional business world and for the gaming community. There are plenty of other opportunities out there that are opening up, and we want to make sure that you have that opportunity to showcase not just yourself as a best gamer, but also as a best, hopefully, employee with whatever said company, or working towards improving yourself within that company as well. Financial projections of our company, we show that we, like I said, we bringing almost over $40 million revenue wise, and showcase our platform hopefully going into 2022. Our management team wise is me as the founder, CEO, my co-founders of Deshaun, CFO, Brandon as our COO, and Michael as our CTO, where we're working on the platform and everything else wise. Why now do we say? Besides being a space in the not just gaming world, but also in, let's say, the HR world of providing opportunities for people to showcase their true value and self, but also career development wise as well. Connecting not just with businesses, hopefully we will also be connecting with college platforms, universities to showcase what they have learned in school and hopefully open doors to jobs that they didn't think they're get into. Wealth Gap, of course, closing that with esports and wise, being a strategic partner and also connecting with jobs within the community, inside the gaming community and outside as well. That's it for me wise. Favorite games that I like to play that actually brought up me from right now from skill wise are, of course, these favorite games that get me from being a entry level IT person to a system engineer where I'm at right now, and hopefully grow my experience, not just from the games that I play, but also from what I learn from my jobs that I do.
Great job, Chris. Great job. Great job. And thank you for introducing us to Game Drive. Chris, you're an OG. You're one of the original members of the Tampa chapter. You help mentor other members, and you will also be featured on our up and coming episode of the Black and Next podcast. And I want to thank you for supporting the Tampa chapter and being a part of Black Connect.
No problem. I plan to help out wherever I can.
We appreciate it, Chris. We appreciate it. And during your interview, you mentioned that you also apply for other pitch competitions, but FeverPitch is the first one that gave you an opportunity to participate. I'm happy that we were able to provide you with that platform, and that other entrepreneurs that deserve the opportunity to present their business ideas. So now let me ask you a couple of questions, Chris. What's the biggest need that you have right now?
Developers and funding, mostly just to keep the lights on for the business, but also those developers to help create said platform, but also keep and maintain the platform so that way we can improve in what we are talking about, and not just the skills, providing that information for not just gamers, but also for those people who are looking to showcase those soft skills that they have to hopefully apply and get a better opportunity at the top of that resume pile for HR versus in the middle or the bottom.
Great. Two more questions, Chris. Are you looking for investors?
Yes, sir.
And if so, how much capital are you looking to seek for right now?
Total we're looking for is 150 to 200. That gives enough runway to get our platform up and running to not just be the MVP, most valuable product, but also out to our first version of the platform, and also give us enough running room to start getting revenue from the gamers who sign up for our platform, but also the enterprise companies of medium and large who wants to sign up and get that information of for wise.
Great. And last question, Chris. Do you need team members?
Yes, we always looking for team members, always looking to not just help grow our company, but also help grow that person as well. So our platform is a double-edged sword where we're not just growing ourselves, but we're also helping that person grow as well.
Great. Chris, thank you, and good luck, Chris. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Great. Next, we have the pleasure of introducing Rena Skincare, and the business will be presented by Adrienne Robinson. Welcome, Adrienne. There she is. Welcome, Adrienne. And please introduce yourself and tell everyone about Rena Skincare.
Hi, my name is Adriana Robinson. I am the CEO and founder of Rena Skincare. Are you able to see the slides? Perfect. So Rena Skincare is a natural skincare brand, and right away, I don't want to sit here and spit numbers at you, but I'm using these numbers to display the overwhelming amount of people that suffer with acne. So as you can see, 85% of the population in the United States has experienced acne. And well, the other numbers are used to display the large amount of buying power that Rena Skincare's target audience has. And we are targeting women of color. And when I say women of color, I mean specifically Black and Hispanic women from the age of 18 to 35, which classifies as millennials and Gen Z. So our average buyer is looking for affordability and she's looking for luxury and she stays with the trends. Our average buyer spends a lot of time on social media. She's modern, she's health conscious, and she's trying to find her way through life. And she also splurges. And our average buyer cares about the ingredients in her skincare. In general, clean beauty is the standard among millennials and Gen Z. And rather than just saying natural skincare, I want to show you specifically what our brand offers. Our brand offers, here is our newest collection, the fruit cleansing bars. So these are soap bars made with fruit juices. And from the top left to right, we have the pineapple punch, which is made with pineapple juice, carrot and turmeric, which is made with carrot juice and turmeric. The green one is kiwi cleansing bar, and surprise, it's made with kiwi juice. The pink and white marble is made with guava and guanabana leaf tea. And guanabana is soursop. And they're all made with shea butter, coconut oil, and olive oil. And if you can see here, our logo is stamped right in the center. And as you can see, our products are beautiful, they're refined, they're natural, and they're affordable. These bars run for $12. And so we offer a variety of products. Our products are all handmade, they're handcrafted, and they're made with real natural ingredients. I personally formulate these products myself, and I connect with the skincare chemist in order to make sure that the formula is stable. I think what makes our brand so unique is that uh, it's in the in between of handmade and retail. So you don't really have to give up the convenience that large brands offer either. For example, you don't have to worry about our products expiring or having to put them in the fridge. But on the other hand, you don't have to worry about what we put into our products because it's handmade and not made in a lab. You truly get the best of both worlds. So we have body butters, we have scrubs, we have serums, facial cleansers, and cleansing bars. And unfortunately, I'm not a very trendy person. However, I've worked blood, sweat, and tears into our branding because I know how powerful imagery can be, especially with e commerce. E commerce is very tricky because we're selling a product that's intangible to a customer at the time. The only way we manage to sell is through rich imagery. So our photos make people feel like they're smelling something, like they're feeling the product. And our branding says trendy, it says luxury and tropical. And if there's one thing I know I've done right in this lifetime, it's create a powerful brand. And here are our goals. We want to make our skincare accessible for everyone. And e commerce can really limit the amount of customers that will purchase from you because they're not able to feel a product in their hand, they're not able to smell it, they don't want to buy from a website that they've never bought from before. So, and I know one of the issues that I had when I was growing up with acne was finding a skincare brand that was actually natural and sold in retail. And most brands actually have unnecessary chemicals, which would cause somebody like myself with sensitive skin to break out even further. So here's our plan. Our biggest downfall right now is marketing, and with your help and your funding, we'll be given the opportunity to explore different avenues of marketing. We still haven't explored influencer marketing because it costs money to hire influencers. And influencers appeal to our target audience, Gen Z and millennials. So we plan to keep expanding into luxury beauty retailers and beauty supply stores as well. Currently, we are at My Shade and Texture Beauty Supply Store in Tampa. It's a Black-owned beauty supply store. Definitely check it out if you have the time. We have also noticed ingredients tend to trend from time to time. So in order to keep up with the big businesses on the shelves, we have to upgrade some of our older products. Here's some of our accomplishments. Like I mentioned, our products are at My Shade and Texture, a Black-owned beauty supply store, and a CEO with a legal background. That's always great. I graduated from law school in May 2021 of this year. So I believe that my legal knowledge really helps me become a smart and cautious business owner. So I created this business while I was in law school and I managed to fund it, and I still managed to build a brand up enough to be included in all of these online articles like BuzzFeed, Madame Noir, People en Español, E! News. And I've even worked with Instagram's Latinx influencer box. And now that I've graduated, I have so much more time, so the possibilities are endless. And
Great.
we're asking for $1 million in funding. In order to compete with larger skincare brands, we need a lot of money for funding. For marketing, this will help with social media marketing, market research, ingredient research, and inventory. So I just want to thank you guys for listening, and I want to thank you for this opportunity, and we hope that, this piqued your interest just a little bit.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you very much, Adriana. I have 3 questions for you.
Okay.
What is the number 1 selling product for you at this time?
The Queenly Glow Body Butter. I showed a clip of it earlier.
Okay, great, great. And one more question. What is it that people love most about it?
Well, that it's handmade and it's made by a woman of color. So I understand the struggles of acne and what it does to a woman's confidence. So I think I can relate to most of my customers.
Great, great, great. And last question. Do you have products for men?
Of course I do. Of course. We have the man butter, and it's actually called the man butter. I invented it specifically for my dad.
Great, great. Adriana, thank you very much and good luck. We appreciate
Thank you so
it.
much.
You're quite welcome. You're quite welcome. And ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant, our next finalist is Mr. Steve Berry. And he will introduce himself to you and his business, which is Style City Music. Welcome, Steve. Please introduce yourself to us. Steve, can you hear us? You're muted, Steve. You're muted.
Thank you. Can you hear me now? My name is Q. My company is called Style City Music, and we help you present like a rock star. March 2020, every event canceled due to the pandemic. By June, business was hurting and I needed to make a hard pivot. In this moment of soul searching, I found a business opportunity and a way to bring families together. With the $16,000 emergency loan from the Small Business Administration, I upgraded and Style City Music became the first Black-owned video wall rental company. Now, basically what we do is we are the large screens you would see in concerts. Our value proposition is that we provide high-end services at a lower cost. It's important that you understand our journey over this past 10 months. October 2020, we did our first video wall rental for a church in Lakeland, followed 2 weeks later by a concert in Daytona. We were recommended to provide a video wall solution for another church on Thanksgiving, and through several referrals, Style City Music provided full service production during a time when COVID restrictions only allowed for outdoor events. Now, fast forward to Easter 2021. We provided video wall rental for 2 church events on the same day, one in Odessa, Florida, and the other in Lakeland. That was when I first realized we needed to expand to 2 complete video wall systems. April 2021, we also saw our first government contract for the U.S. Coast Guard. This was the first time we provided audio for an event directly through Style City Music. By June 2021, we had done our first major corporate event in Wesley Chapel, where we provided lighting, audio, video, live streaming, recording, and 2 full crews for this event. At this point, I could see the impact that Style City Music was having on the community. I was training technicians and providing jobs and opportunities that African American techs hadn't been given before. But July 2021, something strange started to happen. I gained so much momentum in the industry that I was attracting bigger shows. So at this point, I found myself having to turn down shows like Nas Ludacris, a dance competition, and Midnight Star Angela Winbush. Style City Music was growing so fast that we couldn't keep up with what clients were asking us for. Everyone wanted 2 8x14 walls. 10 months after doing my first event, we lost a good friend and audio engineer, Eric Googe. But we continued on, providing video services for concert, corporate, and church events. Unfortunately, he didn't get to see our largest event in a 10,000 seat arena. But going forward, it's important for Style City Music to keep expanding and building bigger video wall solutions to meet client demand. So why choose us? Because we are a fast-growing company. We need $75,000 to deliver the type of systems that clients are asking us for. And now is the time to help people present like a rock star. Now, I know taking a $16,000 investment and turning it into $32,000 may not seem like much, but if you put it in perspective, that $32,000 represents 14 days of work, an average invoice sale of over $2,000 a day. So imagine if we had worked more than one day a month. 3 or 4 days more a month, and that number would have increased accordingly. So thank you for your time, and feel free to vote number 3 for Style City Music.
And Steve, I have about 3 questions for you. What is your biggest expense today? What is your biggest expense for you?
The biggest expense is the video wall itself. So right now we have a 6x10 system. I'm working on building the second 6x10 system, but every day I'm getting calls from clients wanting 8x14, and to build that next system to deliver what clients are asking for, it would run about $75,000.
Wow, that's great. That's great. And then that's next question, Steve. Do you work in your business full time, and how did you get into this business?
I work full time, but I also work for another staging company. How I got into this business is kind of funny. Style City Music has been around since 1991. We started off as a recording studio. I worked out of Atlanta for about 10 years, worked with people like Morris Day and Parliament Funkadelic. Then I moved to Florida. Music really wasn't a big thing here, so I started doing video production, and Style City Music also started a TV show, 30-minute music video show that's been on the air for 10 years. And that's how I got into video. But I've been working concerts, corporate events for the past 6 years, and I just saw a need that there's so much going on in Florida. You actually needed more companies filling those jobs.
Well, that's great. That's great. And I think you might have alluded to this, Steve. How has the pandemic impacted your business, if at all?
The pandemic has made my business a gold mine, because we found the need, and we fulfilled the need, and that need is continuing. And as I'm seeing events start to come back into play in Florida, we've now established such a big foothold in that even my competitors are hiring me to do events.
Wow, that's great. That's great. And last question, Steve. Are you looking for investors or partners?
Yes, that would be very helpful, because right now the problem is with anything, when you have a high demand, you need to respond to that immediately. So I know we can take whatever dollar amount and double it in a year, but that's only if we can close the deals that people are asking us to close right now.
Well, that's great, Steve. Thank you so much. That's phenomenal. Much success to you. And thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. And ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant is Mr. Jonathan Copeland. Jonathan Copeland. And Jonathan, who is also an original member of the Tampa chapter, and he will be introducing himself and his business, Motivate Me, JKC. Welcome, Jonathan. Please introduce yourself and tell everyone about your business.
Thank you so much for having me. Hello, my name is Jonathan Copeland. I'm the founder of Motivate Me JKC LLC, and we are dedicated to empowering individuals, organizations, and communities to reach their highest potential. In my career, I've worked for a workforce development agency where I recruited over 150 at-risk youth, formed 50 plus partnerships with nonprofits, corporations, and government agencies, and given hundreds of presentations. I've also led a team for a nonprofit that raised $60,000 in college scholarships in 10 weeks. In addition to that, I've worked for my university's corporate communications, marketing, alumni relations, and I'm sorry, and increased social media by 200%. My grandfather was a servant leader. My father is a servant leader, and I've accepted the challenge of being a leader dedicated to serving my community. And for the next part of my presentation, I need everyone to close their eyes and visualize this. Imagine you're an 18-year-old high school dropout with a baby on the way and a child that your mother watches while you search for jobs at the local library. You've been unable to maintain employment and don't know what your passion is. You go to your local workforce development office after losing your current job to gain meaningful employment. You ask the counselor after taking a career interest test what you should do, and they say you have to figure it out. But you've been trying and you can't. You need assistance getting on a career pathway. Everybody is saying you should do construction, but you're more artistic. You need someone to listen to your passion without interruption. You can open your eyes now. So you decide to call Motivate Me JKC and sign up for our CARE program, Career Advancement Reframing Experience. After our first career pathway empowerment session, you feel motivated and have a better understanding of your strengths as well as career options. Then you're excited for our next, confidence builder sessions and decide to focus specifically on motivational interviewing, resume, and LinkedIn creation. Finally, you prepare for our career fair. You sign up for a couple pro bono consultation sessions to do a couple mock interviews. And at the career fair, you do so well on the interview, you get offered an art assistant job with Arts on the Block, and your life changes forever. If someone asked you after going through our program, what was the difference between Motivate Me JKC and that local workforce development agency, I hope you would say care, time, and a focus on self-sufficiency. They didn't just teach you how to fish, they taught you how to clean it, cook it, and helped you find water. Our main goals are to create generational wealth, generational knowledge, and generational leadership in our community. All three goals leading to self-sufficient communities. We are currently working with a CPA. We have partnered with a school in Tampa, and I hope to partner with my high school and my university. We just connected with the Infinity Aero Club, an organization that exposes youth to the possibilities in the aviation industry, and we are looking for $150,000 in funding. This will support 250 opportunity youth, young adults, recent college graduates, young professionals, and entrepreneurs through our program in the first fiscal year. We are confident that this funding will change the lives of these youth in our communities forever. Please contact me directly to learn how you can make an investment in the future of our community. Thank you all for your time.
Oh, Jonathan, thank you. Wow, that was beautiful. And Jonathan, what came across to us in your application and your interview is your passion for young people and your desire to help and reach out and help them fulfill their potential. I got to read something to you on your application. I'm going to read a quote to you on your FeverPitch application. You said, "We refuse to quit. We refuse to stop. Change is going to come, and that change comes from within." Where did you get this passion for young people? Where did this come from?
I was born in Los Angeles, and we moved, and I have a lot of opportunities that others may not, and I had a lot of chances that others didn't get. And my first job was working in the community, and I saw the impact that you could have if you just, take some time instead of focusing on the metrics, instead of focusing on numbers. You take some time, understand that there are individuals that have tons of potential in our community, and just taking time to cultivate that. So that's when my passion was awakened, and definitely through my father, he has done a lot of work with the youth, my uncles, my cousins. So it's something that our family emphasizes, and something that we do and we strongly believe in.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Jonathan, thank you so much, and thank you for supporting Black Connect and the Tampa chapter. We wish you the best, and we wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our next finalist is Sinclair Champel, and he will introduce to you his business, the SJ Experience. Welcome, Sinclair. Please
Thank
introduce
you.
yourself. Great, welcome. And please introduce yourself and tell everyone about the SJ Experience.
Sure. Uh, can you see the perfect? Hi, everyone. My name is St. Clair Champel, and I'm the president and founder of the SJ Experience, which is a destination management company that focuses on events, adventure, and travel. So first off, I'll tell you who we are. We are looking to be the first Black-owned destination management company here in the Tampa area. As I was mentioning before, a destination management company handles everything from adventures on the beach, booking travels, promoting and creating events, all the way to celebrations of life and even baby and parties for your families. How did we get started? We actually got started through coronavirus, and as many people have done before, where you break your back at work and they promise you a president's position, and unfortunately things don't work out. But as my best friend said, what do? Do I sit home and cry about it, or do I take my gay Black experience and make something for myself? Why are we needed? We are needed for things like today. For those of you who are in Tampa, you know that they have something going on called the NFL Experience at Waterfront Park, Waterfront Park is actually across the street from a Black neighborhood, where they set it up. However, they build these huge walls where the people in the neighborhood cannot experience it. I know that because there is no representation in that room that looks like us. I know that because I have been in those rooms. So that is something that we can definitely help with. We are also needed because we will gather like-minded small Black and brown businesses of every kind for exposure and compensation. And one of the main reasons why we are needed is something that we do special, which is our stunt factor. Because let's be serious, everyone loves the stunt. Whether it's something little, whether it's just your special day, everyone loves a good stunt. So when I tell you a stunt, I'll show you some of the things that we have personally that will help you and your family stunt. The first thing that we have is our Boss Baby cars. Boss Baby cars go under our event and adventure sectors. Our Boss Baby cars can be used for parties. They can be used for days at the beach. They can be used for days at the park. They are for little kids, and everyone does love them. We do, and our fleet right now, have 2 Lamborghinis, 1 BMW, and 1 Mercedes. We do charge about $60 per hour. However, we do specials for birthday parties and events. Something else that we have that will help you stunt is our underwater scooters. You don't just want to go to the beach and be bored just using the same old kayak, sitting in the same old thing that everyone else is doing. Why not do something fun? Why not do something fresh? Why not do something new? Why not try our underwater scooters? Now, all of our underwater scooters do come with all of the life support, life jackets, life goggles, and everything else, as well as you will see in the pictures more towards the left. We do have the kickboards that are for something that the little kids can use. Lastly, not least, we have our events. Our events do help with everything. We can, as I said before, we can do anything from a birthday party to a celebration of life, all the way to a baby shower. We specialize in doing events for the urban community. We specialize in luxury on a budget, giving you that feel, giving you that personal touch, making you feel special on your day. Whether you have the expensive budget or not, we will make it happen, and we will make it something that you can be definitely proud of. And lastly, we will go into travel. Now, unfortunately, right now with coronavirus, travel is still a little bit iffy. However, we still live in Florida, which is completely open. What we are doing at the SJ Experience is we're using this time and taking it to expose other Black businesses in the area, like 7th and Grove, the Jerk Hut, the Culture Books, and Body Butters. So when you do travel down here, or whether you're just going for a staycation, we do like to expose other Black and brown businesses in the area. In the end, it's all about the Benjamin. So I will tell you why this business will work. This business will work because of, as I said before, coronavirus. Coronavirus puts us in a unique situation where people still want to get out, but they want to do less of a corporate situation, and they want to do more smaller family and friend scale events. Also, our location. We are in Florida, which is one of the best destinations, and it's completely open. So that will also help us build. And my knowledge will help us succeed. I've worked in the corporate level of events, so I do know the ins and outs, and I know that my knowledge will make it work. As well as how this business will see is our investment returns. With our prices, we will be able to receive a full return on our Boss Baby cars within 6 to 8 parties, as well as our water scooters within a few tours. And lastly, but not least, something that's special to us, our stunt effect. As I said before, everyone wants to stunt, whether you're going to put it on social media, whether you're going to tell your friends about it, whether you're just going to walk down the street and say, yeah, look at my baby in this cute car. Everyone wants to stunt, and that will help us get out there.
Great. Are you finished, Richard?
No.
Okay, keep going.
I was going to say, lastly, I will say, I know that you need to know what you know and admit when you need help. The things that I do know that I know I'm good at are vision, sales, contracts, and negotiations. What I would need help in and what I would use the grant money for is marketing. Marketing is a big deal for us. We will also need help with booking a graphic designer as well as a lifeguard. I can come up with the idea for the water scooters, but I cannot save you. So we would definitely need a lifeguard that will be there to help you if anything does go wrong. And lastly, we would need help with social media. And I wanted to thank all of you for having me present this.
Great, Sinclair. Great. Thank you very much. That was great. 2 questions for you. You told us in your application that the entrepreneur in you was born when you lost your employment due to the pandemic. What has entrepreneurship journey been like for you? How does it compare working for yourself as opposed to working for an employer?
It's actually I'm actually a lot happier. I get up and I know what I need to do. It makes me feel good that I'm working for myself, that I'm not trying to bust my butt just to, get laid off by something happening. At the end of the day, I know that I'll be able to be stable for myself as well as make my dream come true.
I love it, Sinclair. Thank you very much. Thank you for your presentation and good luck.
Thank you.
Great. And ladies and gentlemen, our last finalist for this evening is Mr. Richard Woodbury.
Yes.
How you doing, Richard?
How you doing now?
Richard's going to introduce himself to you and his business, Late Night Munchies. Welcome, yes. Richard. Please introduce yourself and tell everyone about Late Night Munchies.
Yes. So I'm going to give my formal. I actually had it into the presentation, but I'm Richard Woodbury, founder of Late Night Munchies.
Go ahead. You can start.
Oh, okay. Cool. What is Late Night Munchies? If dine-in restaurant cheated on food truck with party bus, you would have had created Late Night Munchies mobile restaurant. Hello, my name is Richard Woodbury. I'm the world's greatest entrepreneur, Late Night Munchies founder. I'm the second youngest of 18 grandchildren. Shout out to Ms. Lolo, rest in peace. I'm the first to attend and graduate from a 4-year university, Bethune-Cookman College, JDC volunteer, Christian advocate, born Tampanian, Tampa innovative member, and professional male model. I love a quality burger. Late Night Munchies was founded March 3rd, 2013. I actually started inside of my apartment. I wanted to specialize in fast quality food. Late Night Munchies will be the first mobile dine-in restaurant and concentrating on gourmet fast food, providing what traditional dine-ins and food trucks don't, which is conveniency. Late Night Munchies model. Late Night Munchies model is a mobile dine-in restaurant that prepares food on a shuttle and provides an eat and ride reservation through our application, which I will explain later. Eat and ride duration will consist of 20 minutes to 25 minutes round trip. Pickup and online orders are available as well, only when the shuttle is stationary. The shuttle will be renovated with design custom seating, mini bench tables with cup holders installed, full entertainment system, a full kitchen display, portable restroom, and custom sliding windows for the view. Now, how does this work? Well, let's just say if you're an everyday blue collar worker downtown, you will log into the application and you will select where you want to be picked up at and dropped off. And then you would go down to the meal and you would select from the menu what it is that you desire, and then you just pay, just like ABC. How many does the shuttle, late night munchies shuttle, seat? Between 15 and 22 seating. The operation hours are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. en route, and 8 p.m. to 3 a.m. stationary. And the same as well on the weekends, Fridays and Saturdays. Why not late night munchies? No mobile dining restaurant, or well, shall I say, nothing against traditional restaurants, but when the quality of a burger or food starts diminishing because of the lack of quality, storage, and creativity, Houston, we have a problem. Let's face it. Let's face it. There aren't enough quality fast food companies on a local level. Mobile dine-in restaurants need to exist to give customers a new and cool way to experience dine-in quality food. Providing mobile dine-in restaurants, Late Night Munchies will provide just that and be the first of many mobile dine-in restaurants across the United States. Tampa Bay helped Late Night Munchies revolutionize the fast food industry. This will bring a new experience and attractive to the city of Tampa. This type of project would increase attraction and create a great dine-in experience for food lovers who are coming to visit Tampa Bay, but also for the locals to experience a daily and nightly basis. Have you tried our gourmet fast food? How do we compare? Food trucks, no eating ride, average food, presentation okay, quantity of food. Traditional dining restaurant, long waits or time consuming, have to wait for the waiter to take your order, and there's no eat and ride. We serve Late Night Munchies burgers, late CBD burgers, Chappelle burgers, along with our favorite munchies such as our fresh cut French fries and homemade ice cream, and many more. Late Night Munchies is asking for $300,000 in capital venture, zoning permits, food city permits, and to create a route throughout Ybor and Channelside and Riverfront. Can you picture yourself rolling through the city while experiencing gourmet fast food on your next lunch break? Again, my name is Richard Woodbury, the visionary, the world's greatest entrepreneur. In order to predict the future, you have to create it. Thanks. If there's any questions, you can find me at Late Night Munchies and latenightmunchies@gmail.com.
Wow, Richard. Thank you, Richard. That's a very interesting concept. Very interesting, sir. I appreciate it. So, Richard, just a couple of questions for you. Are you looking for any investors or partners right now?
I am. And I believe this can revolutionize throughout the world. And it could be one of those billion-dollar companies.
Excellent, excellent. And perfect. I'm glad you said that. So your goal is to expand nationally or remain local for business.
Yes.
Nationally or local?
I want to go national, national.
Okay, great. Now, Richard, one more last question. What makes you confident that your business will succeed when it's launched?
Well, when you think about trailblazers and when you think about the status quo, it hasn't been done yet. So I have confidence that if I fail, it's going to be failure on because I failed, because there is no blueprint. It's like I'm like a kid in a candy shop. All I need is the resources and put the right business minds around me. And I believe this would be revolutionized. Like it'd be phenomenal. So that's what gives me the confidence because it hasn't happened yet.
Great, Richard, you've already succeeded. Great, congratulations. Richard, thank you very much for your presentation and good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Great, great, great. Next, ladies and gentlemen, now is the hard part, voting for the winner. Here's some instructions. You can vote online right now. Right now, you can vote online right now. If you're tuning into us on blackconnect.org, just scroll down on the page and you can vote from there. If you're watching us on YouTube, the link to vote is in the chat room right now. I'm going to repeat that. If you're watching us right now on blackconnect.org, just scroll down the page, and you can vote right there on that page. If you're watching us on the YouTube link, you can vote from the chat. Just take a look at the chat. The link is in the chat. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to some and present to others while we're getting those votes in I want to introduce you to a special member of the Black Connect family. She's our resident expert. She's a 13-time national pitch champion, an Amazon best-selling book author. She also served as the host for FeverPitch 2020 for us. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm thrilled to welcome back Precious Williams. Precious is one of our expert pitchers. You're trained, and she's an expert around the world internationally. And Precious, let me just share something with you. You've been trained in the industry, in the art, and the skill and the technique of pitching. You appeared on Shark Tank. You've helped other clients make it to Shark Tank. And you've written 3 books on this subject, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. So let's talk about each of these finalists, Precious, and their presentation and the things that stood out to you as a pitch master presentation person. Go ahead, Cecilia.
Hold on. I just want to make sure, how I take attendance like a classroom. Okay. So Christopher with Game Drive. What I really liked about his is it was a very interesting concept, very innovative, and I had never trying things. So what I really was just like, I've never even thought of that. When I think of gamers, I think of people who just sit around and play games all day and never realizing how great of employees they could be if you put them in certain spaces. I said that was very interesting. And I like things that aren't just obvious, right? And so, Christopher, I really love that. One of the things I really wanted you to express a little bit more is what is the real problem? So I think it's a great concept, but what is the main problem in bringing that out more so that people truly understand that this is necessary? It's not a nice to have, it's necessary right now. Using gamers to bring value to the business world. I love that line. I just wanted it to be expanded on a little bit more. I love the fact that you went first. You just was like, I'm going ham and cheese and peanut butter and jelly. So I really, really like that. And like I said, it's innovative, it's interesting, and it really kept my interest because I've never played a video game. Oh, no, I played Super Mario Brothers, but that tells you how old I am. And so I want to see more from you. And especially about when people are investing in a company, they really want to know how does this affect the target market and what challenge are you solving? Not just how you do it, but what is the real problem that makes your company absolutely necessary and not a nice to have? Okay. And then we have Rena Skincare with Adriana. I love how you started off, Queen. You were very authentic and transparent. I'm a former attorney. I haven't practiced in about 5 years, but I really loved your moxie. I love that you are having like acne and skincare for Gen Z and millennials. I have never heard of people actually using fruit juices in like soaps and scrubs and stuff. I didn't even know that. So I thought that was very, very cool. I love that you're between handmade and retail. And I know that as soon as you go into retail, some of your ingredients and products are going to have to change. But I love the fact that you see where you're going. Let's see. I love that you show traction. You're in a Black beauty supply. And I love that you played up your accomplishments. You wanted us to know that you were in Madame Noir. You were just doing it. And I said, that's what I want to see. It's not just that you have clients and customers at your places, but what achievements have you done? You have your walking billboard. And I really, really love that, Queen. And then we have Steven. Oh, we have Q with Style City Music. I have to just tell you, Q, your confidence shined through everything you said. Having to pivot and coming up with something so incredible and being the first. What did you say? The first Black? So how to present like a rock star. I was like, I'm with you. I want to present like a rock star too. I want that rock star confidence. I love that you talked about your background story and how through soul searching you built what you're building. Not only do you have people who want to work with you, you need this investment to be able to work with them and give them the type of experience they've never had before. I love the fact that you took something that was really hurting artists and everything in the pandemic, and you're like, we're going to make something incredible. And that's just amazing to me. You show progression, you show growth, and you gave me your vision, and I was right there with you, Q. I think overall, I just really appreciated. I appreciated your backstory and really showing how even in a pandemic you can survive and you can thrive, and you got people who want you. So we need those queens, because you already have traction and you're making it. I love it. Then we have motivate. Is it motivate me, JKC? Jonathan. Oh my goodness, when you spoke and you talked about the difference between you and some like a workplace program, you painted such a picture for me. And it's one of the things I teach about in pitching is you have to set a scene in the audience's mind of where you want them to go. You have to be in the trenches with them to show that you could take them someplace else. You also show through the care and the dedication that you're not there to just get them a job. You want to show you the fish story was amazing because it's not about showing them how to fish so they can get fish, but how to go to the right waters, how to do these sort of things so that when you're not around, the lessons you teach them will take them so much further than just a workplace program. And that really resonated with me. And so the way you tell stories is amazing. The questions that you ask are amazing. And that drew me in. And so I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart, I appreciated that. You said care, time, self-sufficiency, great fish story. And you ain't trying to just give them a job. You're trying to give them a whole life. Thank you. And let's see. St. Clair, the SJ experience. Love it. I have never heard of a destination management experience. And it's funny, I just went to a Blacks in Tourism event yesterday in Newark, New Jersey. And so I could have just seen you right there with them. I love the fact that you didn't allow the pandemic to stop you. You were like, you know what do I really want to do? I love the pictures that you had. Like I saw what you were doing and you talked about, luxury on a budget. I'm like, it almost reminded me of that video Balling on a Budget, because what you had was something I hadn't seen before. And you're talking about not just weddings and life events, but really going through someone's entire life and working with them, and you're getting bigger and bigger and better and better. I'm turning 43 next year. What you got for me? Anyway, I felt your presentation, and you were so right about stunting. What do people do on social media all day? They stunt, from the food they eat to where they are to being on rooftops and stuff like that. They want to stunt. And we can talk all day about is that good or bad. But the truth of the matter is everybody want to stunt. And if you're going to stunt, you can't be stunting and it looked like you just walked into Party City and did the best you could. You want to have someone who's there who can make it look amazing. And you just step in, you stunt, you got your pictures on. And now everybody want to know, who did you work with? And you like, that's the experience, but you can't get what I got. So I really appreciated that. And I work with an organization here in New York, and it's called Represented Foundation. And they work with LGBTQ founders of color who are doing amazing things just like you. So thank you. And then Richard, late night munchies. First of all, I like munchies at all times of the day. Like I can breakfast, I want munchies. Late night, I want munchies. So I really liked how you started off, right? The world's greatest entrepreneur. You were second to the last of the grandkids and all that kind of stuff. I thought that was great. I do think, however, when you're talking about late night munchies, tell me about the munchies. What makes it different? Is it, you talked about the ingredients, but I'm like, what type? Is it chicken wings? Is it this? Is it that? Like, I want to know, because I want some late night munchies, and I live in Brooklyn, New York. I want to know what time it is. Is it going to be like a greasy spoon? Those time I went to Spelman College, and we used to have a place like Stiegel's, and you would go there. It was late night munchies, and you didn't care how greasy it was. It just, or gut busters. So I really wanted you to paint more of a picture of what the munchies are, if they have better quality ingredients, if they are arranged in a beautifully unique way. Show us the pictures. And when you're pitching, if you don't have pictures, set the scene for me. Talk about that mouth watering stuff. Like, give me something to work with. If it ain't chicken wings, what is it? Is it meatloaf? Is it chicken cheesesteaks? Philly? What is it, and why is it different? because there are a lot of companies that may have food trucks and stuff like that. I want you to truly set yourself apart by painting how you are different. And you were going there, I would love to see pictures, but if I can't see pictures, paint it in my mind. While late night munchies should be getting my coin on the nightly, especially if I'm in college. I need that. I wanted you to talk more about the food, mouth watering, but overall, I really appreciate that you did take us into your backstory. So if you all have 3 minutes, remember, at the end of the day, what I really want y'all to do is focus on what is your target market's problem. What is it? Talk about the elephant in the room. We can talk all day about how you have great solutions. But if you cannot tell me why your target market should buy from you, it doesn't really matter. Then you can talk about the solution that you provide. I also want you to have a call to action. What is it y'all want from people? As you create these beautiful pitch decks, what is it you want? Not just what's on the screen, but also what else would you like to have? Make the big ask. Finally, what are the credentials that you already come with? And sometimes we forget to flex on people. We forget to stunt on them. Be on our Kanye. Be on your Kanye. Flex. Let them know you ain't never seen nothing like me. Let me give you some reasons why. Tell them your secret sauce. And finally, as the great Dr. Cheryl Wood says, you should start off with a bang and end with fireworks. This is not school. I want y'all to go out there and I want y'all to kill the game. I'm the killer pitch master and I want y'all to slay all competition. I don't care how big they are or how small they are. Every time you step on stage, every time you virtually pitch, I want you to kill it. I want you to come in with that rock star confidence like Q did. I want you to talk about the stuff that you know, like all of you have, but I want y'all to take it to the next level. Bring that passion, that energy, and that intensity. To Christopher, who has the game, if it's a game drive, I want you to really show me why gamers are necessary and not just sitting on couches just playing games all day long, and how they can really help the bottom line of a company because they're coming with a unique skill set. So not just jobs. You talk about sponsorships and stuff like that. Give me more. And I think I'm out of time, but I just want to share that with you all.
Precious, the insight, the feedback that you have provided will hopefully help the finalists refine and continually improve upon their presentations and get one step closer to achieving that business goal. In fact, Black Connect is providing each of the finalists with a copy of your new book, Pitching for Profit. So we really appreciate that. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. There you go. So Precious, now do us a favor. Do me a favor. Take a few minutes and tell us about your book, your upcoming projects. Let people know how they can get in touch with you, all your social media. And I think, well, congratulations. You got interviewed by the Wall Street Journal today. And
I got interviewed by all of a sudden I think I hear an echo. Anyway, yes, I got interviewed by the Wall Street Journal today. And it was so amazing because I was talking about Black women and being in accelerators and how that can really propel your business forward. And of course, you got to drop that Black Connect on them. You got to drop who your peeps on them because you just never know if they may come calling. And so you always want to make sure that, if you're talking about something, still bring in some of your people because everybody could use love and support. The truth of the matter is, everyone, I am Precious Williams. I'm the killer pitch master. I'm a 13-time national elevator pitch champion. I am right now, I just feel so incredible as I watch y'all pitch. I started pitching in 2011. And my company was Curvy Girls Lingerie. I was 327 pounds and no one believed in me. Everybody was like, she's too fat. She's too Black. She doesn't have an Ivy League degree. She can never go head to head with the big boys from Harvard, Yale, Stanford, and Columbia. She could never walk on stage with confidence. Baby, before there was Lizzo, there was Precious Williams. Let me tell you. Now, I may not be 327 pounds anymore, but I'm still a bad bitch with the power pitch. Trust and believe that. In fact, that's the name of my book series that have been reviewed by Forbes magazine. I've had 2 billboards in Times Square. I've been in movies and documentaries. I'm an international professional speaker. I'm a corporate trainer. But before all of that, y'all, I was an unwanted child in St. Louis, Missouri. I was unwanted, abused, abandoned, and left. And yet I'm here because of my grandparents and my grandmother's love. I'm here because I started speaking at 16 years old before the mayor of the city of St. Louis and before the governor of Missouri. I'm here because What I may have lacked in physical, like being, pretty and tall and skinny and all that kind of stuff, I could mop up the floor with people when it came to speaking. And so I want to ask you all a question. What would you do if you weren't afraid? What would you do if every perceived flaw that society has placed on you didn't even matter? I want y'all to reimagine life. And the reason why I want you to is because when people look at me, they just assume I always had it and I didn't. 3 years ago, I walked out of homelessness. Almost 5 years ago, I was a severe alcoholic. I lost the love of my life, who inspired my first company. But this year, I actually led a training at Harvard University, the business school. So even though I don't have an Ivy League degree, I'm a proud Spelman woman. I'm a Rutgers School of Law grad. I passed the bar on my first try and I kept moving. I want you to take every perceived flaw that people, age, race, class, sex, gender, sexual orientation, differently able, all of that. I want you to use it as your secret weapon because they never see you coming. I didn't realize when I walked out of homelessness 3 years ago on September 1st, 2018, that I would write 3 #1 best-selling books. I never realized my biggest client would be LinkedIn, Google, Microsoft, Federal Reserve Bank, NBC Universal, Intuit, QuickBooks, banks, community banks, big banks. I never realized that because I was always told I couldn't do it. But I'm here to tell y'all today, you can be a bad bitch with the power of pitch, or you can be a bad man with a master pitching plan. I am the proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious, and all we do is slay all competition. I'm a world-class master communicator and can create the most killer elevator pitches, media pitches, investor pitches, speaker pitches, interview pitches, and sales pitches. When I was told what couldn't be done, all I had to do was look to God. And all the people who dissed me years ago and said I'd never make it. Yeah, I was on Shark Tank, killed the game. 7 of my clients have been fully funded, who have gotten investments on Shark Tank. In fact, my last one was 3 months ago with Opulence MD, with my 6-foot-tall Black ophthalmologist who created magnetic lashes. I've had clients get 2-year corporate training contracts. I've had clients walk into their first pitch competition and walk away with $50,000, $100,000, $150,000. When I tell you it's all about pitch, please, and that's how I move in this world. Pitch, please. You can't tell me nothing. I want every time you step on stage, every time you pitch your business, you do it with confidence. You show them what time it is. You're second to nobody. And so when I wrote my books, Bad Bitches and Power Pitches for Women Entrepreneurs and Speakers Only, I wanted to teach everyone the psychology of pitching, not just formulas. When you understand that there are 7 branding personas to pitching, once you understand who you are you ruled by numbers? Are you ruled by power? Are you unstoppable? Are you deeply flawed? Are you mysterious? Are you funny? Once you understand who you are, then I wrote Bad Bitches and Power Pitches, the workbook, which gives you prompts to write the perfect pitch depending on what your brand is. And then when you get so good at pitching, you got Pitching for Profit, the Bad Bitches playbook to convert conversations into currency. Did you hear it didn't say money? It said currency. The reason why is because if you have the right relationships, you'll be like NBA Youngboy. You'll be never broke again. One call, that's all. The people in my Rolodex, in my phone, will shock people because there's no way that a homeless, severe alcoholic should be where I am today. But I pitched my way into greatness. And I'll show you how to build and rebuild your network so that you have the right people for when times get rough, a pandemic starts. You already know what to do. You already know who to go to, and you start making an impact. And I'm so proud that each one of you is getting this book because I want you to see yourself as different than how you walked in today. My website is www.perfectpitchesbyprecious.com. I'm gonna try to put a link in the thing so you can go to it. I am the killer pitchmaster. You go on LinkedIn. I am Precious L. Williams, killer pitchmaster. On Instagram, I am at Perfect Pitches P. On Facebook, I'm at Perfect Pitch P. On Twitter, I'm at Perfect Pitch P. And on YouTube, my channel is Perfect Pitches by Precious. On LinkedIn every Sunday, I have a show called Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitch Master. And in fact, this is the fastest month of my life. I'm literally flying out tomorrow to Indiana to speak at a high 6-figure and 7-figure CEO mastermind. Next week, I fly out to Detroit. The next week after that, I'm in Weehawken, New Jersey on the water, speaking at the Profit First conference. So I'm not just a killer pitch master. I'm a corporate trainer, international professional speaker, and best-selling author. So don't ever limit yourself, and don't ever let anybody tell you how high you can fly. If I can come out of homelessness and severe alcohol addiction and be clean and sober to stand before you all today to say, I am Precious Williams, I am the killer pitch master, and I can teach you the art and the science, the most killer pitches. And so what would you do if you weren't afraid? What would you do if everything everybody said will hold you back no longer held you back? Would you do TED Talks? Would you go to a VIP and go ham and cheese? If Oprah got on the elevator with you, what would you say? Don't tell her you love her. No, I want you to pitch. And I want you to keep pitching, because the more you do it, the better and better you're going to get. And finally, always make the big ask. If you want somebody to buy something, if you want them to go to your website, tell them. If you're looking for paid speaking engagements, if you're looking to be introduced to a particular person, or you want to speak at a certain company, make the big ask. The worst that can happen is a no. But I'm going to tell you something. People have told me no so long. And you know what? I kept coming back. You know why? Because the more you ask now, the less you'll have to later. And people will just show up in your inbox. They'll show up ready to pay and everything. So I hope what you learned tonight is, don't allow fear to hold you back. Go hard. As Drake says, Jordan, 96, 97, I'm back to back. Thank you all so much. I'm Precious Williams, proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. My website is www.perfectpitchesbyprecious.com. And you could also take my free quiz at pitchingforprofit.com. Free quiz, 6 questions. You get a free customized report that will help you improve your pitches so that you what? Slay all competition. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much, Precious. Thank you so much. You kill it every time. You knock it out the park. We appreciate it. How many times you done pitched on? You got people to pitch on Shark Tank?
I've had 7 clients successfully appear on Shark Tank and get investments.
Precious, congratulations. Thank you so much. And Precious, we're looking forward to getting your book out to each of the finalists as a copy for Pitching for Profit. Precious, thank you so much for today, and congratulations on all your success, deserved success. And we will see you, Precious, at the FeverPitch 2021 Finals, October 6th, okay? We're going to keep slaying it. We're going to keep slaying it. Thank you, sis. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and my honor to introduce to you next Mr. Ken Welch. And as you know, he's our special guest speaker. Mr. Welch is running for the mayor of St. Petersburg, Florida. To be a unifying leader who believes in partnerships and working towards common goals and authentic progress for every neighborhood. St. Pete is one of Tampa's neighboring cities, and Mr. Welch grew up in the gas plant area of St. Pete and saw firsthand the uprooting of hundreds of businesses, homes, churches for whatever became of the Tropicana field. He also saw the unfulfilled promises of jobs and economic development. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Welch, who has an MBA from Florida A&M and has worked in technology as a technology manager in his father's small accounting firm, which has given him the personal understanding and needs of the challenges of the small business. Mr. Welch became the first commissioner elected to present the County Commission District 7 in St. Petersburg. He proudly served on the County Commission for 20 years, where he brought a focus to the issues of economic development, transportation, equity, housing, criminal justice reform, and fighting poverty. Now let's hear from Mr. Ken Welch in his own words.
Hello, this is Ken Welch, former Pinellas County Commissioner and candidate for Mayor of St. Petersburg. I'm honored to offer greetings to Black Connect Tampa Bay, and thank you for your leadership in supporting equity, equal opportunity, and wealth building in the Black community by supporting entrepreneurial opportunities for Black businesses. I share your mission, and as a County Commission Chair in 2018, I worked with the business community, with city and county colleagues, to significantly expand the county's Small Business Enterprise Program. And we grew business opportunities for those SBEs from $70,000 per year to more than $20 million per year in just 2 years. I want to bring that same effort and focus to the city of St. Petersburg. I also want to congratulate Dr. Cynthia Johnson, who led the effort for Pinellas County and just this week was named the new director of Pinellas County Economic Development. I look forward to working with Black Connect for your input on how we can eliminate barriers and engage the Black business community and increase resources and opportunities for our local businesses. The recent disparity study results in St. Petersburg really set the path for significant progress in business supplier diversity, and I'm looking forward to that opportunity. Closing the racial wealth gap means prioritizing business supplier diversity, supporting the success of Black businesses, and improving collaboration with small business owners to eliminate barriers to participation. Look, I'm excited about collaborating with the leaders of the Tampa Bay area chapter of Black Connect. I want to wish you good luck to all tonight's entrepreneurs on this pitch session, and thank you for all of your leadership. God bless you.
Great, great, great. Thank you, Mr. Wells, for your warm greeting. And we look forward to working with you and your office to provide entrepreneurship opportunities and to close the gap that exists in the small business development and in the Tampa Bay area. Thanks again, and we wish you continued success for your information, Mr. Welch's campaign, and you can visit, to reach Mr. Welch's campaign, to get information, you can visit his campaign site at kenwelch.com. That's kenwelch.com. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth, the moment we all have been waiting for, the announcement of tonight's winner. Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the FeverPitch 2021 competition for Tampa, Florida is Mr. Jonathan Copeland. Mr. Jonathan Copeland. Welcome, welcome. Congratulations, Jonathan. Congratulations. And, you know, you did it. You slayed it. And congratulations. Much success to you. Give us a couple of words and let us know what the feedback was for you for Miss Precious, the Pitchmaster.
Well, I just want to thank God, my family, and everyone who voted for me. I'm really thankful. I'm really thankful. It's kind of, you know, I'm thankful. I'm grateful. And just what I got from that is just ask. The worst thing that you can hear is no. So that's something my father has always told me as I look at him right now. So just continue to go harder, tighten up the pitch, and doing everything I can to be successful. So.
Great. Well, congratulations, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Look forward to that book in the mail. Much continued success. We look forward to working with you and with us around the Tampa chapter of Black Connect. Once again, thank you and congratulations. Thank you. Okay? And another amazing event, ladies and gentlemen. Another one. Congratulations to our winner, Mr. Jonathan Copeland. And to all of the finalists, all the Black Connect finalists, we will continue to work with you and support your business. I want to shout out to Black Connect's co-founder and national president, Angela Margette, for creating FeverPitch. She works so hard feverishly behind the scenes, guys. What you don't see, she's threading the needle and making sure everything happens in a timely fashion. A hardworking lady and hardworking co-founder. She's tremendous. And also congrats to Ashley, who's also behind the scenes, pushing all the buttons to make what you see look the way it looks today. Congratulations to Ashley, and hats off to Angela for inventing and making blackconnect.org work. So again, we already have done so much, and please join us on Black Connect today. What you can do, ladies and gentlemen, is go to blackconnect.org/join. That's once again, blackconnect.org/join and join us. Remember, you don't have to be a business owner to be a member. You have to just support the mission. Thank you for Kay Sarah, who's the president of the Tampa chapter of Black Connect, for all of your efforts in putting this event together. For more information on the Tampa chapter, you can email tampachapter@blackconnect.org. And we're also pleased to announce our national partnership. We're very fortunate and very happy here at Black Connect to have a national partner. Our national partner is North One. North One is a banking platform built for entrepreneurs, just like the ones you've seen here, our freelancers and our small businesses. You can find more by listening to our podcast episode featuring the co-founder of North One and Black Connect. Visit blackconnect.org/North1. That's blackconnect.org/North1 to listen to the podcast with the co-founder. For more information to open a North1 account, please go to the blackconnect.com website and click on join. Okay? Once again, that's blackconnect.org/donate or /join. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for the Fever Pitch contest, and thank you for your attendance. Good night and good luck.